ability to be great. You have to be willing to activate the great from within. It starts with you, and it starts right now. Hey, activate the great once again.
Greg Thomas, how you doing?
Yeah, feeling good. Tyler Davis.
Rise and grind.
Oh, that's it. This week, we're going to have some fun with it, too, like we do every week. This one just stands out right now, okay?
Right.
You know, there's just a lot of negativity and selfishness and me mindsets
Yep.
that we encounter.
You can pick up on it all over the place, whether you're in the grocery store or wherever it's at. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's condoned. You're seeing it from the top down, right?
Absolutely.
Everywhere you look, it's like it's socially acceptable. I'm just going to say it, to be a dick.
Yeah.
It's allowed now. Like, oh, well, you know, there's just a lot going on. We got this whole cloud over us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's this COVID cloud that allows everything that isn't right in the world to be wrong and everything that's wrong in the world to be right. And it doesn't make any sense.
No, it's almost like the bad is amplified.
Well, we're moving the needle the other direction. You know, you're like, it's becoming more mainstream just to be this way.
Right.
People are forgetting what it's like to have this real life world, that doesn't exist on an app.
Right. Social distancing goes way further than just being physically apart.
Well, that's it. And social media is not life.
Oh,
that's not real. I mean, it's real. There's real outcomes. There's real updates. There's real connections and things like that, obviously. But
it is lowering the level of human connection.
It is.
Which is so important.
It's ironic is what it is. You know what I mean? It's driving more of a splinter, you know, and it's kind of like what Mike Tyson said, you know, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. But that's not happening now. There's no reckoning.
No.
And I'm not condoning violence, but I mean, there are reckoning opportunities where people need to be held accountable. Like, look, you couldn't walk down the street and say these things.
No, or you'd get hit in the mouth.
You would. And then what?
And if people did, then there's a good chance they probably wouldn't say it the
And
same
these
way.
folks don't know how to take a punch and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You know, with integrity. They're going to find a way to get back, move the needle, keep, being selfish, kind of doing things, going down a dark road, which a lot of people are doing right now, you know?
Yep. And a lot of times it's they want to win. So even if that means going out of their way to not do the right thing, man.
But yet you're getting hyper-focused on the wrong things, right? You want that 15 seconds. It's not even 15 minutes of fame right now. It's 15 seconds of fame,
Yep.
You know, or however long the average TikTok is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me neither.
I don't even know.
No, but today, very worldly, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, 3 reasons to go out of your way to make the world a better place.
Oh, man.
And you can do it one step at a time. That's how you do it. One act at a time.
And it can be tiny.
Oh, absolutely.
It can be the littlest smile.
Well, and
smile at somebody.
It may only be little to you.
Right.
Don't try to assess it. Don't do an appraisal on your act.
And don't do it with expectations.
Don't want anything back. It's not a boomerang.
No.
You ain't waiting for that thing to come back, man. Like, I mean, what are we doing? So 3 reasons to go out of your way to make the world a better place. Let's start with this, okay? Number 1, you can't make your candle shine brighter by blowing somebody else's out.
No.
What is going on? Why can't we be genuinely happy for people? You don't even have to be happy for people. Just look, help people sidestep a few minds. If you see something that you know that you can give a nudge here and there, give the nudge.
Give it. Yeah.
You know, just like today, we're at lunch, right? I'm going in, hype, see my dude, Chip. Like, hey, man, we haven't connected in a while. He's doing a lot of cool things.
He is.
Good in there doing it, really in the moment. To walk out to see a ticket on my car, I'm like, what the heck is that, right?
Right.
And this is saying, I walked past this attendant. I mean, we could have given each other a high five. That's how close we were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And she could have easily said something. We made eye contact, and what I didn't realize is that she was about to ring me up.
Oh, yeah. She had you in her sights.
Dude, it's not like that money's going into her pocket. Like, you could have, hey, look, you obviously didn't notice that sign. You may not want to park there. You can get a ticket.
Right. And the crazy thing is she could have in turn been helping somebody else that might have had the vehicle that belonged in that spot have a space.
Hey, whatever. Like, look, you don't just let people do something. It's like you let your kid continue to fail, or do you just? I mean, are you gonna have this high school senior that's still wearing Velcros, or did you teach them how to tie their shoes at some point? You know what I mean? You can't loafer Larry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, you gotta learn how to tie them dudes, man.
That's money.
It's crazy to me, that people want to go out of their way to be crappy, man.
Go out of their way. That's the big thing.
And when you don't say something, would you ever let anybody go into a bank that you know was getting robbed?
No.
No, you wouldn't. You gonna let people walk out into traffic? Hopefully not. You know what I mean? It's like, this is the same kind of stuff. People that find temporary joy or sustenance.
Right.
Not so much joy, but they feed themselves off of making something worse for somebody.
Yeah, man, the moral compass is all jacked up.
Dude, you're never gonna feel, for all the people out there, right? You know who you are, right?
Yeah.
Just know that you're never gonna be able to quench that thirst. You're never going to feel the way you want to feel by making other people feel like crap.
Yeah, you'll never feel that empty feeling or whatever it is in there until you do the right thing.
And if you don't know what the right thing is, maybe do some soul searching.
Yeah.
And that's how you can make the world a better place. Quit being a dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, look, you're going out of your way. Done. Let that land. Like, look, just stop acting like that.
Yep.
There's just no reason to do it. Like,
No.
everybody just wants to, be these Tommy tough guys. You know what I mean? Like, you telephone tough guy. Like that. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Be a human being.
Yeah.
Right?
Have some empathy.
dude.
Lead with kindness.
Stop blowing out candles, man. Ain't your birthday every day? Come on, man.
Preach.
That's it, man. You're blowing out. It's not even your birthday and you're blowing out candles. Come on,
don't
man.
be that little kid that blows out the other kid's candles.
Oh, yeah, exactly, man. Hey, repurpose that hot air, So, again, your candle will never shine bright enough by blowing out other people's and making their lives worse. So go out your way. Do something better, right?
Yep.
Number 2, going out your way to help others just feels right. Wow. Like there's this normal feeling. Holy cow. Like I held the door for somebody or I said thank you or I smiled. Oh my, hey,
Yeah.
Hi normalcy.
Yeah.
Hi, good to see you.
Like, what is that funny feeling?
It's normal, okay?
Yeah.
Like, do the right thing. It's
And
counter.
It's super simple.
Oh, dude, you know what the right thing is. You didn't, unless you grew up in a very challenging environment, right?
Right.
But even then, that should be your accelerant to do the right things, like, because you know what you don't want.
Exactly. Yeah, man. You cannot use that as an excuse.
No.
Well, I was taught. We still know what's
It's
right and wrong.
It's entitlement, man.
Yeah.
You've choked it down. You're like, yep, this is my normal. Okay, I'm gonna keep finding all these new ways to justify it too.
No,
Okay,
every single day you have a choice to choose what path you're on.
Well, then your world gets smaller and smaller and smaller, versus just kind of having this abundant, radiant mindset when it comes to the light that you shine. Okay, it feels good. It's as right as rain, man. Like helping people. I mean, you want to get out of a funk. You see your opportunity to make someone's day better, and you did it.
Right.
Come on, man. What if you do that 3 times a day? What if you did it 5 times a day? You get out of your head then.
Yeah, and it's also like, think about the fact that if you're in a dark room, a single candle is going to illuminate it, right? But what about a bunch of candles that are lit? And that's what we do if we light each other's candle. Like, man, the brighter we all shine.
We can all shine on together.
Right.
And that's the thing that people are missing the boat on because they're so self-absorbed right now.
Yeah.
We've never seen people so much in their own world and so in their head and watching other people live their lives and keeping their world small, keeping their information small, and not even taking on new things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
A candlelight vigil, right? Starts with a single candle, and then by the end of it, hundreds
That's it.
are illuminated from the spark of one.
That's right.
I mean, it works in all directions.
In the spirit of that, right?
Yep.
You are passing that on. Like, so your random act of kindness, you're inspiring someone else to do the same thing.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It feels right. Do what's right. Do what feels right. And just be a better person and make the world a better place by doing nice things. And lastly, when you're actively making the world a better place, okay, and you're going out of your way to do that, there's solace in that.
Yeah.
You're taking an active stake in the world, in the life, in this world we live in collectively together. You're doing something. Okay, you tell me that you can't hang your hat on that?
Yeah.
Like you're being the change that you want to see in the world and there's no solace in that?
There it is right there.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like you can't talk about it. You got to be about it. You got to be about doing it and follow it up with the actions, man.
Exactly. I mean, talk is cheap when it comes to that. It's like, what are you doing?
No.
Don't tell me, show me.
Well, that's it. Is someone ever too nice? I'm not saying like you do things that sabotage yourself or others, but what I am saying is that random acts of kindness don't necessarily mean you're opening up your wallet and giving somebody money.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. I mean, oh, God, man, you donate to St. Jude's. Good for you. When's the last time you held the door for somebody?
Yeah.
When's the last time you said thank you? When's the last time that someone made a mistake and you handled it with grace?
Yeah.
When's the last time you did that?
Yeah. Like Muhammad Ali had said, like he looks at how people treat the server when they go out to dinner.
No doubt.
Like
You know how they are.
Right.
And it's just like with golf, too. You know, you get out in golf, and golf is the most humbling sport I've ever played in my life. And,
I can't even spell it.
Oh, it's crazy, dude. But how people handle themselves on the golf course tells you about how they handle themselves in real life.
Yeah.
You got someone that's willing to cheat on the golf course, they're probably willing to cheat.
Yep. That's something that we've said as trainers in the gym before at Triumph is how you do one thing, you do almost all things.
Oh, no doubt about it.
The effort you put into it, and it takes effort to be kind, but it also takes effort to not.
Dude, it's actually effortless once you get into the habit of it. Yeah. Okay? It's effortless. That's just how you are.
Yeah.
You're tapping into your humanity, people.
That's true.
You're tapping into humanity. This is how we're supposed to be, okay? Yep. So let's just put a button on the whole thing, okay? So, again, 3 reasons to go out of your way to make the world a better place. Number 1, your candle's never going to glow brighter by sniping out somebody else's. You're just not going to do it. It's just not going to happen.
Don't be that
You
guy.
know, you're not going to elevate yourself by putting other people down. It's never going to happen. You're never going to feel good enough, ever. Ever, okay? So just chill out, right? Okay? Get a clue. Get a grip. Goodness gracious. Do the right thing, you know? Stop being a dick. You know what I mean?
You can't say it better than that.
That's it. I mean, come on. Number 2, going out of your way to help others just feels right.
Yeah.
That's normal, folks. Let's let that tuning fork resonate a little bit. Oh, holding the door, being nice, stopping, helping somebody change a tire, helping a friend out, you name it, right? Do it. It's natural. It's innate. Let it be innate. Let it be a reflex.
Yeah.
And lastly, you know, when you're actively in that mindset of making the world a better place, being the change that you want to see in the world, there is solace in that.
Yeah, there is.
You are doing something about it. You're moving the needle incrementally. If everybody did that, went out of their way to do 3 to 5 random acts of kindness, you change the way you think. You change this world and you change everything.
One action
Come
at a time.
on. I mean, get over yourself. It's not about you, it's about we. Come on. Let's make the world a better place. Catch you next time.
Want to take a quick minute to thank our sponsor, ccmindiana.com, for all your mortgage needs. Very competitive, ready to rock, ready to help you be a pre-approved buyer that can compete. Ready to get pre-approved for your next mortgage? Stop by ccmindiana.com and see how we can help.